Hello and welcome back to the Norin podcast, Storytelling and Life Situations. It's great to have you here again. Don't really know how to explain this feeling. It's not exactly sadness, not fully. It's not anger either. It's something in between. Something quiet but heavy. And the weirdest part is nobody really talks about it. From the outside, everything in my life looks normal. I go to school, I talk to people, I laugh sometimes. If someone asked me, "Are you okay?" I would probably just say yeah, without even thinking, because technically I am. But also, I'm not. It's like there's this constant feeling in the background, like something is off, but you can't point to what exactly, like you're not fully present in your own life. I started noticing it more recently. There are moments when I'm with people and everyone is talking and laughing, and I'm there too, but it feels like I'm slightly outside of it, like I'm watching instead of actually being part of it. And I hate that feeling because I don't want to feel disconnected. I don't want to feel like I don't belong, but at the same time, I don't even know what's missing. It's confusing. Sometimes I scroll through my phone, watching other people's lives, their friendships, their fun moments, their confidence, and I know logically that it's not the full picture. I know people only show the best parts, but it still gets to me. It makes me feel like everyone else knows something I don't. Like they figured out how to be happy, how to feel comfortable, how to just exist without overthinking everything. And I'm just here, stuck in my own head. I overthink conversations. I replay things I said hours ago. I wonder if I sounded weird or if I said too much or not enough. And no one even notices that I'm doing this. Because on the outside, I look fine. That's another strange part about this feeling. It's invisible. No one really sees it unless you explain it. And even if you try to explain it, it's hard to put into words. How do you tell someone I feel off when nothing is technically wrong? There are days when it hits harder, days when everything feels kind of empty. Not in a dramatic way, just quiet, like nothing excites you the way it used to. Even things you used to enjoy feel a little dull. And then you start questioning yourself. Why do I feel like this? Is something wrong with me? Why can't I just be normal? I've asked myself those questions so many times, and I never really had a clear answer. But I think I'm starting to understand it a little more. I think part of it comes from always being in your own head, thinking too much, analyzing everything, not allowing yourself to just be. Another part of it is comparison. Even when you try not to, it's everywhere. You see people who seem more confident, more social, more sure of themselves. And it makes you feel like you're behind somehow, like you missed a step that everyone else took. And then there's the pressure to be better, to be better, to do more, to figure everything out, to know who you are and what you want. And when you don't have those answers yet, it creates this quiet anxiety that just sits with you all the time. But here's the thing I'm slowly realizing. Maybe this feeling is more normal than we think. Maybe people just don't talk about it because it's hard to explain, or because they think they're the only ones feeling it. But I don't think we are. I think a lot of people feel this way at some point. That quiet confusion, that sense of being a little lost, even when everything seems okay. And maybe it doesn't mean something is wrong with you. Maybe it just means you're in a moment of figuring things out. I've also realized that trying to fix this feeling instantly doesn't really work. I used to think I needed to completely change myself, become more confident, more outgoing, more something, but that just made me more stressed. Now I'm trying something different. Instead of fighting the feeling, I try to understand it, like asking myself, what do I actually need right now? Sometimes it's rest, sometimes it's space, sometimes it's just doing something small that makes me feel a little more like myself. Not something big or dramatic, just something real, like going for a walk without my phone, listening to music and actually paying attention to it, writing down my thoughts instead of keeping everything inside my head. And slowly, those small things help. Not in a magical way, but enough. Enough to remind me that I'm still here, that I'm not completely disconnected, that I can feel something again, even if it's small. I don't think this feeling disappears overnight. I think it comes and goes, but I also think it doesn't control you as much once you understand it, once you stop being scared of it. Because at the end of the day, it's just a feeling, not your whole identity, not your whole life, and maybe, just maybe, it's part of growing up, learning who you are, what you feel, what matters to you, even if it's confusing, even if it doesn't make sense yet. So, yeah, nobody really talks about this feeling, but maybe they should. Because if you've ever felt this way too, then at least you know one thing: you're not the only one.